So, welcome back everybody to Witcher 3 and Geralt's Fashion Week. Now, before we move forward, allow me to make my apologies for basically taking 3 months to get out another video. Certain things have come up, mostly real life related I suppose, and getting distracted by other things in other video games, so I kind of took a break from it, but I am firmly committed to recording every single bit of Witcher 3 that I actually play. So I was actually kind of eager to come back and start doing it again. Now, unfortunately, I've managed to record about 20 minutes of video before this. Just basically gonna have to play through the same bit again, because for some reason my computer decided to hard lock after 20 minutes, and apparently the entire recording was corrupted. So, can't be helped, really. Just gonna have to go through it again. So, here we go. It's time to pick an outfit. I can't promise I'm going to be as funny as I was in the first take of this recording. So, you're just gonna have to live with the... well, with knowing that you've missed out on a lot of funny moments. Oh, gonna have to click through all of these hints and tips and interface kind of tutorials again. Boots? I can go without pants, right?
I believe the gentleman's forgetting something?
No, apparently not. Okay. I'll put on pants, fine.
And they say clothes do not make the man. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
Suppose so.
A studded doublet and a sword on my back, that's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes.
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough.
Ha!
The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
Confirm away.
Confirm away.
Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse.
Wait. Left, right hand, leg forward, left hand on chest. No, it was left leg forward, right hand on chest.
Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlings.
Wow.
Come with me. The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your arch magnificency.
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect.
Yes, yes. I'm sure His Majesty is gonna be fine. Some Nilfgaardians definitely have a thing for black.
Aden in Karn eb Marvut. Emir var Emreis.
Bow.
Bow? No. I think I won't. Geralt bows for no one.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep the orde.
Aurelian Namen, Vatgern favor.
Vatgern.
So many months at Foltest Court, yet you still haven't mastered the basics of etiquette.
Know what they say? Can't teach an old wolf new tricks. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cyrilla, she's returned,
His daughter, huh?
and she's in danger. The Wild Hunt pursues her.
She looks so pissed off in that painting.
You will find her and bring her to me.
She's back though, you're sure?
Are you sure? Ciri left. Went far, far away.
Do you believe I drag you here in the middle of a war to discuss a rumor?
I think anyone can be wrong, even an emperor.
I had forgotten how insolent you can be. I haven't the time to convince you, nor the desire, in fact. Yennefer will do that after the audience.
What a chiseled jaw and defined nose you have, Emperor.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always.
State.
Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
I need information, not motivation. Ciri leaves few tracks. She'll be hard to find.
My corps of spies will help you. Count on them, and my army, should the need arise. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
Mererid, huh? Now that's your name.
Did the gentleman not understand? Did I not emphasize adequately that one must bow
Oh,
to
relax,
the Emperor?
Mererid.
Relax, nothing happened.
To the gentleman. But I shall be punished.
How?
Please keep close and bother no one. We've had enough breaches of etiquette for one day.
Excuse me, I'm gonna bother everyone.
You know who you're talking to, soldier.
Greetings.
I'm Herivard II, Prince of Elanda. Not only am I made to
Prince
wait
of
here like some
Elanda.
supplicant, but with whom for company? A tinter.
Master of the Tanners Guild?
Nee.
Hmm.
Raadsleden net is toen
Red knife. Screw that. What are you gentlemen doing?
Ep finse tete tage in den kalandnese verlois sau. Ep tu sang?
Mind if I interrupt?
Why not join in instead?
We're discussing neutrality. How difficult it is to preserve.
So please note how great the audio design is with the reverb of talking into a giant, well, talking inside a giant stone hall.
Know a thing or two about that?
Care to explain?
Never changes. I try to stay out of things, stand aside. Then comes an urgent summons, and an offer I can't refuse. Enough about that. Mind if we change the subject?
I talked to the Emperor.
So, talk to the Emperor.
Why did he summon you?
So not even you know.
No. But I wager it's an ordinary witch's contract.
Some werebubs.
Werebubs. Very nasty, these werebubs.
See ya.
Soon, mind you.
Very nasty, the werebubs. Come on, Mererid. Let's go. Got a sorceress to see. Ooh, flowers. Hey Mererid, do you mind if I pick some flowers? I need them for witchery things. Make
Is it true? Northern women bathe but once every 3 moons.
no. Oh, fuck you. So you don't mind, right? I'm picking some flowers, make some potions, brew some tea. White myrtle. Celandine.
The gentleman will have time for a stroll later. Please stick.
Oh, God. Fine. God, you're such a stickler. You're no fun.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Very well. I will be done. So,
Yes? Then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants' guild, but the Church of the Eternal Fire and the criminal underworld. At times it is difficult to tell the one from the other. They both display a similar ruthlessness and cynicism that...
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
You know what? I'll write the report myself. You'll need only prepare a clean draft. In triplicate.
So I went through this area before, just a little bit. There's not a lot. Well, there's a couple of things here. This book. So I did read through these books before. Basically, this one talks about Ciri and gives some insight on her lineage, and it's quite extensive. It's quite a big royal family she comes from. The Temeria one basically explains that after Foltest got assassinated in the previous game, Temeria kind of went to shit and was attacked and pretty much conquered by Nilfgaard. The people remain strong, or something along those lines. And there's another book in here somewhere that is basically racist propaganda about the Valiant Goblet. I don't need any of those. It's basically racist propaganda. Bread? No, thank you. Surrounding the old races. Basically comparing dwarves to moles and halflings to gophers. Oh, smoking pipe and dry fruit. I'll take those. Those seem useful. And elves to birds or something, only concerned with their feathers. Probably around here or somewhere. A sword for witches. Huh, okay, what's this? I didn't find this the last time. So who are the hunters, you ask? Folk like you and yours, I reply. The decent kind, haters of lies, doers of good. The kind who live according to God's laws and nature's laws, too. Those disgusted by the machinations of witches, magicers, and non-humans. The hunters, huh? We haven't a leader, we haven't forts for lands. Though God-fearing Radovid supports us with this gold at times, we serve only the eternal fire. You can find us in every larger city in the north. I see. Pearl of the North, Novigrad. Okay, information on Novigrad. Okay, we will save this for later. Let's go and... You dropped your thing, bro. Pick up your thing. He pulled out another one. You dropped it again, bro.
Directly out of Nordling tales. Inconceivable.
Okay, if you say so. Another bookcase. Oh yeah, so Portrayal of Elder Races, that's the one that basically talks about... Well, it's very racist. Let's go talk to Yennefer.
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to. Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
Ciri.
And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
Yeah.
How about that? She's grown up.
It's been years since you trained together at Kaer Morhen. A great deal has changed.
You haven't? Not a bit?
I missed those awkward compliments of yours. But let's focus on Ciri, all right?
Right. Emir said the Wild hunts after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri. using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were
So
after.
the Wild Hunt senses
I
magic.
can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
But what would the Wild Hunt want from Ciri?
The Wild Hunt. What could it want from Ciri?
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address.
Nah, you're a funny girl.
I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood. Her gift.
Her gift. Wait, what
As for
gift?
what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I'd prefer not to think about it, really.
What gift?
So where's Ciri been seen exactly?
In two places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconformed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold.
Oh.
Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you've learned something.
Good question.
One thing before we go. Why didn't you contact me? Didn't need me? Didn't even want to see me?
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard you and Triss made a great couple.
Yen, I'd lost my memory.
Really? That's your excuse?
It's not an excuse. It really happened.
Let's drop it, all right? It's not what you think, or it helped me understand how much I love you.
Oh, come
I don't wish to
on.
hear it. Any of it.
That's not fair. The guy really did lose his memory. That's the whole thing about the Witcher series. Is he starts off in the first game, he doesn't know shit about who he is. And basically, here's the point where my game
Guess this means
froze.
we need to split up again.
Hopefully it doesn't do
Not
that
my
again.
preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I
Black
can have some of my
velvet.
armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra.
Oh.
That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece.
I will try.
I shall be waiting.
So, hurrah! Game didn't freeze this time. Or entire computer. Go to hell. What the? Oh my. Go in, 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 go in. Fuck. Damn it. Geralt hates portals, apparently. Oh, what's that? Letter to Yennefer. What's this? Yennefer, my dear friend, thank you for your letter. Forgive me for not answering your earlier attempt to reach me via Megascope. I am trying to limit my magic communication to the absolute minimum. One never knows who's listening. Don't you agree? I am delighted you have found a position at our gracious Emperor's court, and wish you the best of luck in the search for his daughter. It is good to know that Emhyr's intentions for her have become more, how shall I put it, mundane. Perhaps in these circumstances an agreement regarding the lodge will prove possible after all. In response to your first question, I can state beyond all doubt that Ciri has not appeared anywhere south of the Aruga. Believe me, I could recognize her magic signature in my sleep. I have not had any contact with Triss for a long time. I only know that things in Novigrad have taken an ill turn. She mentioned something earlier about fleeing to Kovir, but I am afraid that in the current political climate, that amounts to an impossible daydream. I hope I will soon be able to join you in Vizima. First, however, I must take care of some unfortunate yet urgent matters in Beauclair. With my fondest regards, Fringilla Vigo. P.S. Thank you for the news about Geralt. He always seems to land on his feet, doesn't he? Okay. Fringilla. And yeah, that's the other one. Okay, so she's communicating with other sorceresses, I suppose. What is that? Really, what is that? On the floor there. There's a bunch of stuff to loot in this room. I wanna take a little bit of time, and that's Royal Lineages of the North. Is that the same one? Yes, I now have a double of the same book. The Wild Hunt. Oh yes, I wanted to find something like this. More info on the Wild Hunt. So, from farmers and herdsmen, milkmaids to midwives, all the common folk of the continent whisper, sharing tales of a wraithly procession pounding across the sky. The Wild Hunt, they call it. Winds and gales, storms and blizzards arise when it is sighted, and all grows cold, though the sun shone bright moments before. Some remember only the cold from the shock of the encounter, and claim the riders come always in winter. But nay, this is not so. The hunt brings its own ice. Death and war gallop in its wake, or so the superstition goes. Yet evil enough is the hunt itself. It takes folks captive, youths most often, in the prime of their wilding years, with 10 to 20 summers behind them. The hunt rushes in and they disappear, only to return long years later with no memory of what passed in the time between. So, supernatural, ghostly, White Walker guys, I have this one already, that kidnap kids, and those kids come back later? Oh. That's Ciri. Okay.
Scars healed nicely.
She had a scar? Okay. Perhaps multiple scars. That is the map. So more things. Collected verse of Gonzalo de Versio. Yeah, whatever. What is it? Love. To love is to build a house of cards or play a game of chess, but one wrong word, a little thought move, and you must start it all afresh. Okay. Poetry. The Last Wish. Human life requires 3 things for its sustenance: food, drink, and gossip. It is thus no wonder that no matter where I travel, be it icebound Povis or evergreen Toussaint, everyone asks me about the passions that bind Geralt and the sorceress Yennefer of Vengerberg. As a man both cautious and discreet, I refuse to betray their secrets. Is this, Dandelion writing? With one important exception. The history of their first encounter is so extraordinary, so romantic and moving that it would be a veritable crime to hide its light beneath a bushel basket. Indeed, had I not witnessed these events in person, I would never believe there was room in our grim and dark world for such fantastic marvels. Aw, a story of true romance that I will read later, so that we may progress a little bit. Or the Meridium Ore, wherever that is. Upgrade materials. I shall take it. I have this already. I think it is high time to, okay, first look at these chests and bags. Oh, more ore. Yes, please. Silver, iron. Orns, Lesser Triglav, Runestone, Blackburn Dust, Dagron Precision, Bolt, and a Water Hag Decoction. Take everything in there. Water Hag Decoction. No, not the, what? Multiple items in your pocket. Okay, thank you. That's not what I want. I want to go and look at the... Why would I want to... What do you want from me? Please go away. I don't know what you... Okay, books and scrolls. Thank you. Please go. I've read all of these. These are fine. I wanted to look at alchemy and the water hag decoction. Okay, so we have none of these things. But it increases damage dealt when Vit is at maximum. That's, okay, that's worth keeping in mind. Everything else should be fine, right? We looted everything. No, thorns. Dried fruit nuts, sure. I don't need an inkwell. What is all of this? There's so many things to loot. Okay, never mind. Never you mind. We are going to go talk to the dude. Let's talk to the dude, find out what's been happening in the world. Ambassador Var
Shame
Atra.
I have no time.
Oh, shut up.
Ambassador Var Atra? Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
Let us indeed. Also, that alchemy formula is definitely still on my screen. Please go away. Alright. How is the war going, Ambassador?
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirn was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwin remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoys, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwin, his ally.
Wow.
Took the Kedweni completely by surprise. King Henselt fought on the front line as always, and that is where he died. His soldiers lost the will to fight.
Wow.
They joined Radovid's ranks.
Cutthroat.
And so by spring, instead of 2 weak enemies, we had only 1 powerful one.
You're kidding. So basically, do nothing, wait until winter, where people just sort of bunk down for the season, then take your armies, and instead of actually gaining an ally somewhere and just sort of negotiating, just conquer them and double your army. Wow. What about Kovir?
What about Kavir?
Kavir values its neutrality, enough not to lend its armies, or more importantly, even its coin to either side. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir Var Emrys will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
What are the stakes? Excuse me? Oh my. That is embarrassing. Okay. What's the situation in Velen like?
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever, perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron. I advise you well. Avoid him.
Okay, what's new in Novigrad?
Any news from Novigrad? Is the free city still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenfurt, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships, and Novigrad can provide these. Which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance.
Oh.
And scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty.
Uh-huh.
Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants.
Great.
I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
Alright, finally, what's the latest from Skellige?
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing more. Skellige has always been a footnote to history, and so it shall remain.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
Alright, thanks a lot for your help.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
Uh-huh. Ah! Oh, sorry, Jesus Christ. Alright, can we get this damn alchemy formula off of my screen? This is gonna require a reload, isn't it? Well, in that case, I will take the opportunity to stop here and give it a quick reload. So, we've gone through 30 minutes of basically recapping, picking things back up and going to an audience and actually meeting up with the Emperor and seeing what the hell they actually want from us. Again, my apologies for the technical issues, which result in me being slightly less responsive to things that have happened that I was already kind of familiar with up to a certain point. So, yeah, basically. Let's keep going. Let's get some videos going. Let's play some Witcher and have some fun. I'm keen to see where this goes. So, thanks for watching, and see you next episode.